name's Dale Robinson, by the way. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the city. I'll turn a few minutes over to Mayor Leifson, and then we'll keep this thing rolling. Both of them.
Hey, thanks you for coming and showing up on this nice hot day. As we pulled in the parking lot, I said, wow, look at all the cars, and that's awesome. It's good to be here to have a ribbon cutting for one of our jewels in this crown that we call Volunteer Park. I don't know if many of you remember how we got the name of Volunteer Park. It's been over 17 years ago. Mayor Barney got together and said, we need this. And so he just happened to have a lot of heavy equipment, and he called on the citizens to come down here and help volunteer their time. I remember he called me and asked me if I'd come down and help build some of the restrooms that were in the pavilions. And I also helped rake rocks up in the outfield of the ballpark, along with a ton of people here that we got this all ready for to lay the grass. And that's why it's Volunteer Park, because this is your park. You know, those who were part of it made it what it is today. And as you look at it, almost 100 acres of ground as we keep building, adding things to it. I'll tell you what, it's second to none to any ballparks in the state and in the nation, I'll tell you that. We get a lot of compliments of people coming down here and using our park and participating in it. So we're very fortunate to live in the city that we have citizens like you that take the pride and come down here and help build facilities like this. So on behalf of the city and the mayor and the city council, we just want to tell all the citizens thank you for the staff, for all they've done here, for this beautiful pickleball. It's awesome. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. We want to recognize, of course, Mayor Leifson. These types of facilities can't be built without the support of wonderful elected officials and administration. So we have Keir Scobes and Mike Mendenhall. Raise your hand, folks. Brandon Gordon. Any other council members here? Awesome. Seth Parent, city manager. Anyway, thank you very much. We appreciate all of the support of these officials. I want to introduce a couple of people to you, just to recognize them for the work that they've done on this portion of our sports park. Our architect was Blue Line Design. Where's Rob? There's Rob. Give Rob a hand. Domigan. Appreciate him and his team and the fine work that they did. Also, the contractor on our project is Jalen Roberts. So we got Scott Roberts. Raise your hand. I didn't see Rod here, but Royden's here. He was the project manager on site. Is Rod here? Hey, Rod. How you doing? Appreciate Rod Tucker as well. These guys have done a tremendous job.
Hold it right.
Dying, aren't they? You okay? Is this how you do it? And we appreciate them and all the work that they've done on this project as well. From the city is Lua here, Lua Salioni from the engineering department. He's been managing the project from the city side. And want to recognize my Parks Division manager, Bart Morrill. Where's Bart? Bart's right over here. So give these folks a round of applause. They've done a lot of work to make sure this thing turned out nice. We do have, just for your interest, some pictures of the original design of this park, which was done back in 1999, I believe. You can see there are some major differences. We didn't know pickleball existed back then, even though it did. Utah hadn't discovered it. Anyway, there are some pictures back there to kind of see the progress and the various phases. The first phase was just the initial fourplex that we built, and that was done in 2001 is when we opened that. So 17 years later, we built the last phase of the sports park, which covers 89 acres. And so we have appreciated the support of the citizens. We've just progressively built more and more as we've needed this. The second phase opened in 2007, and the third phase, which was all the soccer fields that we built around back, which were not originally planned for. We did that in 2008. You'll notice there's a nice coordinated color scheme that goes throughout the park. And some of you are wondering why we introduced a foreign color to Spanish Fork. That would be blue. We wanted to make sure and differentiate between all of our ball fields, softball and baseball fields, and now our pickleball courts. So we did that to match the color of the courts and just to give a little bit of a variety to the park. Let's go ahead. We're going to cut a ribbon. And I'd like the council and Seth, the city administration. Miss Spanish Fork is here as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate having you with us.